Hey guys, Coach Rob here. Just wanted to bring something to your attention and kind of get inside your head a little bit. For those of you that follow endurance sports very much, you realize that the 2010 Chicago Marathon ended up not being anything like people thought it was going to be. Most people projected that the ambient air temperature was going to be in the mid-60s, low humidity, and lo and behold, the race ended up being in the mid-80s. My question to you is, numerous times in our training program we talk about teaching your body to perform here so that you can race here and be comfortable. Okay? You've heard me talk numerous times that you've got to set yourself up through training to emulate race day as close as you possibly can. Now, not many people would have thought that it would be 20 degrees warmer in Chicago in the month of October, but it was. So my question to you is this. We always tease that we want you to be prepared for everything and be surprised by nothing. So when you're setting up your training schedule and your training times and stuff like that, I want you to challenge yourself. When you compare your availability of time to train, what can you do to change the conditions and the variables? What do I mean by that? You get used to always running in the middle of the night. We're out at 5:30 in the morning out running. Let's say that you're used to doing most of your workouts before the sun comes up. I don't know many races that are run in the dark. Okay, most endurance events tend to last into the sunrise and beyond, some much longer. So what I want you to challenge yourself on is look at where your weaknesses are at. If you're not good at running in the heat, if you're not good at exercising in the heat, then you might want to do a little bit more of it. It's not the most enjoyable thing to do, especially when you're doing it by yourself, but please don't wait till you get to the race, okay? Nobody would have ever predicted it would have been like this, but those that were able to come to the top had their bodies acclimated for both hot and cold. I had an athlete one year that qualified for long course worlds in the triathlon realm, and we get to the other side of the world for the race, and they get temperatures that are almost freezing. And this particular region had never, ever seen these types of temperatures. Okay, our athlete went over with both hot and cold clothing, and a lot of people even joked, why in the world would we pack cold weather clothes? Well, guess what? It went the direction nobody had expected. So my point in all this is just being prepared for everything, being surprised by nothing. We try to get you to do that in your training schedule, and I just hope you're starting to understand and see why this week's Chicago Marathon was a perfect example of that. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.